How are we? So obviously, as normal, is extremely random the times that I go live and when I don't. So we'll just wait for a few people to get into the chat, and then we can go from there. So obviously, if you are just joining, this is the question and answers for members only. If you are on any other multimedia site, then you'll need to follow links to YouTube and join. It's literally only $2 or $3 for a question and answer, and then we can go from there. If there is anybody out there. Hey, there's somebody. Hello, there's somebody at the door. Faith. How you doing, Faith? You all right? Because you got to have faith, faith, baby. How are you, Faith? So if you... I'm doing really good, thank you. I am warm. It is very warm in Britain, as it has been for the last few weeks, really, now. Yeah, if you do want question and answers, it is literally just $2 or $3 in order to join. And then when you come up in green, you also get a flash, and it comes up on the screen and says, "Congratulations, you are a member." And then you get to ask me a question. It's probably a little bit early for all of the people that may be joining or joined already. What time is it in America? Hey, here we go. Here comes the rabble. How is everybody? Everybody in the place? Let's go. Hello, yay, Elizabeth. How are you, Elizabeth? AAC, hi. Jemima. How you doing? Susie Brennan, come on down. 11:31 East. Oh, wow. So we're at 4:30. It's sort of like becoming dusk at the moment. Do we look a little bit pale? Yeah. Let me change some shit. Oh, there you go. Gives a little bit more colour. Also live on Facebook. So we'll put this one up here so I can see people. We're looking a little bit more professional now. Bindy, Atlas, how you doing? Steve, man, hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming on live. North Florida, wow. What's it like in Florida? Must be hot. Too hot for me, Dave. Too hot for me. So if anybody didn't know, now we're doing the question and answers with the tarot. And if you would like to join, it is literally $2 or $3, I think. And if one of my other moderators, see, this is supposed to be all set up. I can probably do this from here, actually. Let me see, just give me a second. Go into the Aquarius reading. Oh, Shabbat. Join for perks. Sorry, everybody, I'll be back with you in a minute. Hey, somebody's knocking at your door. Who is that? We have a winner. Faith. Welcome, Faith. Thank you. Faith, now there's my stream bot. So for some reason it will not allow me to. Open in browser. So that should be a link that you should be able to join. I'm showing you everything I'm watching at the minute. Welcome, Faith. Question regarding my relationship. Okay, here we go. We have a winner. So can you tell me a little bit about your relationship to give me something? I take it that your name is Faith, right? Faith. Faith. What is going on with Faith? And I'm not going to off myself. What? Why would you want to off yourself? Start or end of the line. Oh, okay. So, Faith. Let's see what's coming up for Faith. 3 of Cups. Is it a Gemini or a Pisces or a Capricorn, maybe? Okay. But yeah, there's a new beginning. There is a fresh start, just united with your partner, seeing how it goes. But, like George Michael said, you've got to have faith in a connection. If it's there, you've got to kind of see it through, right? Let's see, Faith. Faith, what's she got coming up? Oh, you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the 7 of Pentacles here. I think you might be a little bit iffy. Are you a Gemini? Or is the other person a Gemini? Excuse me. I need my little... there it is. Let's go down to camera 2. So camera 2... or camera 3. So, delighted to be a part of your tribe. Thank you, Faith. So am I. So, I don't know. You got this Queen of Swords. I don't know if you've got a problem being like, if you're a parent, if you are a parent, if you've got kids, or if you have a problem with a mother here. There's waiting for equality, but it doesn't seem to be here. This Queen of Swords can be very cutting. So it feels like that you are just about to ready to pull the trigger on this whole affair here. I don't know why I'm hearing affair. Has there been an affair in the past? If there has been an affair in the past, then dump the person, move on, find someone new. Nearly 25 years. Well, 25 years, and is it the end of the line? After 25 years, you might as well stick it out. Think he's unfaithful. Well, Faith, I did hear affair. I did hear that, but that was spiritually. I don't want to go and break a couple up. But you know me, when I'm channeling, if I just say something and it slips out, it comes out. And I did say affair a second ago. Okay, so it doesn't seem fair. It seems like there might be an affair. Okay. But you think he's unfaithful. You see, I wouldn't base anything off ending a relationship other than facts. Like I would have to find out, and it wouldn't have to be with a tarot reading. Like I can tell you that I did hear spiritually that there might be an affair. Okay. You've said unfaithful. I also said it before you said unfaithful. But don't go and end your relationship just by what a psychic says. Okay, because I really don't want to split up a 25-year marriage or commitment without you actually finding out the facts. Right. Hey Janine, how you doing? Oh yeah, there's the Scorpio energy then. And there's the Magician. So it is on the table. It is kind of saying there, Faith, that this is there, but you're dealing with a Scorpio. Where are we? I've got to find them. So before everybody leaves questions, I'll say when to put your question. If not, it'll just get lost in the mix, right? So Libra, me, and he's Scorpio. So this could be you as a Libra and Scorpio. Yeah, you're both kind of trying to, like, he's not listening. He's not paying attention. He's digging his heels in, and you're trying to find out as much info as you can on it. I mean, literally gathering up every last piece of information, believing that there may be infidelity in a relationship. Four of Cups is not going to tell you, but you will have a new beginning. All good. Checking you out. Check you out. Check you out. Let's see. Faith. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is an unhealthy scenario going on here. There could be quite a bit of gaslighting. This is, I don't know whether I'm single or not. This is like being in a relationship and a commitment, but actually feeling like I could well be single in the commitment. Okay, because you don't pay attention or listen anyway. Must make sure, though, got to put this to everybody, make sure there is no mental illness. Okay, if there is mental illness, it's different. There isn't an answer to it spiritually. The answer will be medical. Okay, once you know medically, then you can work on things. If you don't know medically, there isn't an answer spiritually. Okay. Yeah, there's finding out, looking for answers, digging for clues, feeling like I'm single in a commitment. It's more of a lust type sort of fading energy. But I mean, honest to God, you've done well for 25 years. Feel like I'm being tricked. Yeah, you do. That's why you're coming up in reverse here. As a trick Libra, like you're going to definitely feel like things are really not fair. Okay, I keep hearing affair. You're definitely going to keep thinking that there's an affair here. Faith. Knight of Cups. Okay, Faith. What is your geezer, your person's name? What's his name? Oh, dear. Libra in reverse. Oh, dear. You've been coming up in a lot of my readings in reverse there, Faith. He's like Peter Pan and Pinocchio. And oh, my God. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's putting you out of whack here. I mean, I'm just showing you here. There's a very controlled environment here. It's making you use your Libra in reverse. I'm sure you've shouted and screamed at some point here. So can I have his name and then I can dig into him? Please don't tell me his name's Peter. But we must be quick though, because we've got loads of people to get through. So, Faith, I'm looking for your geezer's name. Hey, oh, you just joined a minute ago. Anaconda DB. DJB. DJB. You're right. How you doing? Uh, Faith, you know the answer already. Yeah. Feel like I adopted him. Now he loves me, but thinks it's because I'm mother to him. Because okay, so you got Libra in reverse. Before I shuffled the cards, you had Libra in reverse. You had the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse. It ain't a good scenario, sweetheart. It ain't. I think you kind of know. After 25 years, no one is going to know your partner better than you after 25 years. So I think you kind of know that, right? Colin. Okay, so what is Colin's intentions towards Faith? What is Colin's intentions towards Faith? So, to act like a child. I don't know if you've got children, but his intentions are to not speak. Again, more not speaking. These are more like text message arguments than actual talking. Have you got children together? What is Colin's intentions towards Faith? Oh, wow. To put you out of balance, yeah. He's probably playing you off. There could be two. His intentions are to make the worst of you, not the best of you. He's not supporting you in any form or manner. He's not supporting you as being a Libra. Okay. So let me go on to scene 2 and I'll show you what I'm seeing here. So you got two of these in opposite directions, right? So it's like you're kind of trying to separate in opposite directions. The only thing that's holding it together is finances and money. He's not supporting you at all here because he's just making you because this can be a divorce. Like if you've been together for 25 years, whether you're married or not, that would still be classing as a divorce because it would be common law. So yeah, this can be an affair. It's like leading up to divorce. This can be an affair. We have children. Okay, so these are the children. Colin's intentions towards Faith. Yeah, you got the devil. It's a very toxic scenario. I'm not going to lie. 5 of Swords. It's there, but it isn't. There's so much negativity here, like dealing with a child. Like it's like mothering. Okay, you've got to make sure that there's no ADHD here, though, because mothering is part of also ADHD. They class it. It's actually a word within mental health. You see, 5 of Swords is attention deficit disorder. Okay, and it could run through the family. Okay, but like there is a word called mothering or parenting. And it's like I constantly have to look out for the person and keep my eye on them all the time to make sure that that they're doing their job and their work, they're concentrating, giving me, and yeah, it's also called parenting. I can only do you one question because we've got shitloads to go through. So his intentions, Faith, are not good. It's very toxic. There's possible mental health in the connection. It's definitely playing mind games by childish communication. This is up to you. This spirit is saying, look, you know what's going on. It's up to you. Do you want to separate or do you want to stay together? If you stay together, you got more of this. If you separate, there'll be a new beginning. But that's going to be down to you. But there are mind games, manipulation, fighting, possible signs of attention deficit disorder. Okay. And you got kids. That's his intentions. Okay, to keep like bugging you. Okay, so next question. Morning, MJ. How are you? Couldn't see that in his intentions because it's very toxic. Okay, very toxic. Do we have any other questions from anybody else that's a member or anybody that wants to become a member? If you want to become a member, then you can follow the join button below, or maybe this link will work. I'm a single mum with special needs. I am Aries. Do I have love coming? I hope you're going out then, Elizabeth. Let's see. Because it ain't not gonna fall on your lap. Elizabeth Radford. What's Elizabeth Radford got coming up, please? So, you got the Queen of Wands. Oh dear, you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Seems to be two women here at odds. Here. I don't know if you're still in some kind of like metaphysical third energy here. But that's a no. That's a rejected energy. That's a yes and that's a no. So, you're dealing with a Libra. Let's see. No worries, Faith. It's going to be down to you, sweetheart, because it's a very difficult one. That I can't tell you that there's infidelity, but it does seem that way a little bit. I must admit. But no one's going to know your partner better than you, Faith, after 25 years. That's my ex. Okay, so there's like, yeah, that's unfair there for Elizabeth Radford. Oh wow, what the fuck is going on? You've got the same cards. You've seen how long I've been shuffling. Is everybody having an affair here? You're not having an affair with Faith's husband, are you? Just by chance? I'm only kidding. The same two cards that came out in Faith's reading, even though I've shuffled it. So this is a divorce, separation, going through ex-husband, situation of that. I can't see anyone new coming up, Faith. Elizabeth, because Spirit's holding you tight going through this very toxic, messy situation with ex-husband, and that's my ex. Not me. No, I was kidding. Like that's a joke, obviously not, right? But same two cards that are representing like now is like divorcing, separating, still dealing with an ex, toxic situation. Okay. Let's see. You're right, Susie. Elizabeth Radford. I don't know. These mean opportunities here to go out and maybe meet someone, like, you know. Very strange when it comes to aces. This is extra time to pick up extra work if I want it. Okay, like a few extra shifts, or some extra pocket money, you know, but having to put more work in to get that. And then Ace of Wands to me means that there is a passionate offer that is out there for you if you go out looking for it. Elizabeth Radford. You're right, Roxy B. So there's... Oh, are you dealing with a Pisces somewhere? Pisces is coming up in reverse. That's feeling stuck on my own with children here. Is your child, I think you said disabilities, right? Here, this can be disabilities here within a child. Could be a Pisces. You've got another ace here, but aces are so they just mean one, basically, that there's an opportunity. Elizabeth Radford. Elizabeth Radford. Five of Cups. I'm not really seeing anything. Well, who is that? Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, because these can come up as your children or your child here. I think it said special needs, right? Yes. Cerebral palsy. Okay, yeah, here. That's why the Hangman is in reverse there. This could be a new person, but Knight of Wands. No. This is being stuck inside. You know, if you've got children and you're finding it very difficult to go out on a night on the town, you know, you've got to get on dating websites and stuff like that, because this is stuck inside here. Eight of Swords is like being fed up at home. You know, I've got children, I've got to look after my kids, I can't go out. But this is like needing to go out. This is why it's clarified by it, okay? Needing to get out the house and go out for a while, okay, so I can actually meet someone. Because if not, then, you know, the chances of someone just knocking at your door is going to be very slim, right? So, now my sister is a Libra and I got called. I need to get guardianship of her for mental reasons. Yeah, there's a lot going on around that here. There's loads going on around there. Loads. Like, you're going to be fighting hammer and tongue for that, because everybody's like becoming up as very argumentative, like having to go through the court system and having to go through the children and the court system. This is also like ADHD and sort of like mental health, and I was explaining in the Aquarian reading, okay, and a few of the others, Aries reading, I think, as well, and yeah, but like for new coming up, what it's saying is that there doesn't seem to be many unless you're going to go out, okay, because I think you got way too much going on your hands here for love life to come through here. Okay, so needing to like make the effort here, that's what the Spirit's saying. Needing to make the effort here to go out. Okay, but when you do go out, you may not meet anyone yet. Okay, you might decide to go out, but it all aims at the Five of Cups. Okay, so at the moment, I'm not really seeing any new energies coming up. One could wish, yeah. I mean, you know, it's not easy. The picking. There's a lot going on around this fighting energy here around court and your sister. I think here. I think that's taking up the majority of your time there, Elizabeth. So have we got anybody else? If anybody else joins, you get a nice big sparkly thing that makes loads of noise. I want someone to test it. So yeah, Elizabeth, that's the way the reading's kind of showing me, sweetheart. It's saying that there's so much going on around that. I don't think you've even got the energy and the time in order to be able to go out, you know, because you got to get a babysitter, you got to get someone to look after children with also special needs. And if they've got special needs and then you've got to go out, you're going to worry, and then you've got to go to a bar, you know. Have you got girlfriends? Like, you've got girl mates, right? Just plan a night out with the girls, right? If you can, try and plan a night out and get a babysitter, but you'd have to get a good one, someone that you can trust. But I think if I'm honest, I think you've got so much going on. I don't think there's much time for it. Y'all don't need a man anyway. God, ain't but trouble. So who we got next? So Janine, you was next, right? So my question is, can you channel someone's energy for me, please? Let me know what's up with Julian. I'm not doing that at the moment, Janine. We're just doing the tarot bit. Can I get general reading for what's coming up for me, please, and thanks. Roxy B. So I take that is your name, Roxy B, right? Pick me. It's you, Roxy. You. Everybody else disappear, Roxy. It's you. What are you saying? What's your name? Where'd you come from? What's your social security? details. Don't give me them. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that your name is Roxy, right? Okay. Roxy. Yay! Roxy. Roxy. What's coming up for Roxy? Oh, damn, the bush is coming up for you. Yeah. Someone's gagging for it. Oh, dear. Someone's not talking to someone, Roxy. More childish Leo energy. Yeah. You're dealing with a Leo? Please tell me you're not a Leo. Both of these cards, for me, actually, if I'm not paradoxing the energy, are Leos. But Aries, Leo, Sag, obviously 5 Taurus, Sag, Aquarius, Leo. But a very awkward Leo energy, not prepared to speak or say anything, lack of confidence. Roxy. Yeah, have a good Elizabeth. Oh, so you got the lovers here. Roxy. The death card, the 3 of... I would like to know a little bit here before I put all of my intention in where you're like, well, I've been metaphysically connected to a flame for the last 25 years and we haven't spoken. That's going to be completely different, right? I'm Aquarius. Well, I'm seeing a lust energy here, Roxy, lusting, but I'm not actually seeing any communication whatsoever. Yeah, daughter. Yeah, this could be your daughter that's not speaking here. Okay. And this could be Leo, which means Aquarian, right? Roxy B. 2. Queen of Wands. Oh, you got the King and the Queen of Wands. Are you married? Or are you just waiting for this King and the Queen to come together? What would you like to know? Well, basically, when people have tarot card readings, right, it's basically to say, okay, Steve, this is my problem, and this is what I have a problem with. Can you look into the cards and see that, and see if there's any change in that coming up for me? Then I could advise you, and then I know what to look for. Because at the moment, I'm seeing like a connection, possible connection here, but divorce, separation, ex-husband, wife, had children, lustful situation, maybe a third party, undecided. No, not married. Okay, so do you have a connection with someone? Involved with the Pisces. So there's that. So where is the Piscean then? Where is he? Roxy. So Leo could be your child. Yeah, children and family. Yes, I do. So yeah, you're in a relationship pretty much here. 6 of Cups, talking. Okay. What? Who's Texas? So yeah, it feels like your relationship is just kind of like going along. Who's Texas? Hi, Steve. Happy to catch this live. You're following today. Hey, even more excited to find you on TikTok. Yes, so I'm also on TikTok. Yeah. I'm also streaming over on Twitch as well, apparently. Oh, there's people on Twitch, I think. Live, you're following today. Even what site to find you on TikTok? What is that? I don't know. I've started another load of things here. Thanks, Geminis. It's the Second Amendment's state of mind. No idea. Britain and America are different. So you're in a relationship here. Hi, Melissa. Roxy. Yes, we are. He's dealing with a lot. Bowel cancer. Oh, okay. Well, your relationship seems to be going fine here, Roxy. I think you asked me this before when we did the what's going on with the 3 of coins? Yeah, he could well be going through something, because this can be in the blood, like toxic, blood illness. Tell me more about the devil. The Empress. Wow, you're a strong couple. You're a strong couple, but I mean, is he going for an operation, Roxy? Because your relationship's going fine. This is just an illness. This is like, an illness. But yeah, your relationship's fine. I'm banned from there by now, but whatever. Banned from where? I don't get what's going on. Good morning, Steve. Hi, Amber. Thank you. I lived there before, but not now. But in heaven, I think. If not, I guess Texas changed minds. Other couples USA and next. I've got no idea. On the relationship is good now. We're been through it. Yeah, I mean, I can see, Roxy, you've gone through it, but I can see things getting better. But I take it he's going for an operation, right? You can operate on bowel cancer, right? Because I can see the toxic blood type sort of, that there. That's why the devil was there. But yeah, like I can see the relationship functioning. Okay. Could I get a few cards for me and Aries and my Scorpio? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Roxy, it's a bit of an awkward one. What I can really answer there for you. The relationship's going fine. So Melissa, what we got for Melissa? So Melissa, I tell you what, this is the best way for me to do this. Okay. So could I have a few cards for me and an Aries and my Scorpio X, please? Why are you dealing with an X when you're with an Aries? Because you've got options. Could I get a few cards for me and me am Aries? Oh, I am an Aries. I'm an Aries and my Scorpio X. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misread it. Well, metaphysically connected. Can't really see any communication. Melissa. Feeling lost. Melissa. So what are you looking to reconcile, Melissa? No worries, Roxy. Thank you. Yeah, remind me afterwards, and Conda. I get lost if people leave them, and then when I go on, I get lost because there's loads of people commenting. So if you've not joined and you're not in green, I can't give any questions. I'm sorry. Hi, Queen. Thank you. So where was I? Who was I? Melissa. So Melissa, could I get a few cards for Aries? So I need a little bit more info, Melissa. Are you guys actually together, or because it's like, you know, chance of reconciliation if you want to, if he wants to and you want to. It's like not knowing whether this is love or lust or trusting or not energy that's here. Oh yeah, sorry. We've also got Janine as well. People need to join. Can't do it for free. Thanks, Steve. I can just feel him in my energy. I've blocked him. Come on, Melissa. How am I supposed to do a tarot card reading and find out what's going to happen with a person when you block them? How am I going to know? Well, no, that you've blocked them, so not a lot really. It's sporadic energy. It's I don't know what to do. It's more lust. I don't know if this should be an option of mine. You know, do I want the karmic energy back and go through all of that again, or not? But I mean, if you block the person, I can't get through to anyone's energy to give you a true reading. So Janine, come on then, Janine. What's going on? What do you want to know? Janine. Children. Traveling. Ex-husband. Waiting for a divorce. Waiting to move, possibly. Yeah, you might get this if you go out somewhere. You might get Harry Potter somewhere if you go out here. Janine. About my career and moving. Well, there's a chance to move there if you want to move there. If you want to move, they're saying that there's an opportunity that might arise for you in the future for you to move. You might also meet this King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I think this is the ex-husband. I don't know, because there's still arguments over family, over being a mum here. Even if you meet this King of Cups, there might be like, I don't know what to do because I'm a mum and I've got children to provide for. And you might not allow this male energy in here. Five of Swords, but that can come up as your ex. I'm not seeing anything really involving work as such. What's judgment here for? Yeah, waiting. You got a lot to do with threes, Pisces and Pisces, 3 and 3. If this is still that old Piscean energy that you're waiting for, no, that's not happening here. That's not the same Piscean energy. You're still connected to the past. 3 and 3, just waiting. This is to say that it's not happening here. You might be talking to the person here online or waiting for like reunion. Tell me more about this King of Cups. No. It's a karmic. This Piscean person that you've been connected to, because I know your story. This is karmic. This means Saturn. Okay, so Saturn means karmic energy, the devil. Undecided. So it's just keeping you stuck because it's a karmic energy, meaning because you've also got the Five of Swords, it means that it's you met someone online. Well, this is really important for me to know these. Okay, well, that looks as if that's also possibly, don't know, because of this. So why is this happening here? Is it a Capricorn or a water sign? Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Oh dear. Fucking hell. Be careful. Be careful because you've got the Five of Swords waiting on... But this can come up as your ex-husband. I don't know here. I don't really want to say about the new person because a new person can't really come up as... Well, I mean, they can come up as toxic, but, you know, chances are it might not be. So, you know, still go for the person that's new that you've met online here. Okay. But I don't know, because there could be a chance that you meet up here and that what he wants is sex straight away, maybe. Okay. And that leads to some sort of like toxic situation going on. And then it leads to ghosting and control. This is ghosting here. Okay, like an argument because then you get ghosted or someone gets ghosted. X is a Capricorn. So that's that situation with X. I don't know whether this be X or new person. I really don't know. Because their energy is moving forward. This is moving forward. This is moving. So you're moving and this is moving forward, but it can also be going out on a date. So I don't know whether this be the new person or your ex. Okay, because this could be, you know, this could be waiting for a date, but then it just doesn't turn out the way you expect. Maybe, don't know. You're going to have to find out. If it turns out really well, then this turns out to be your ex. Okay, but the energy here is toxic around your ex because that's the Capricorn energy. Okay, that's the ex-husband. But then the trouble is it ends with this. So... Miss Erica, this is questions and answers for the people that have joined. Okay, so it's difficult for me to say who is who there, Janine. You'll have to find out. Go out on your date. So, who did I say I was going to do next? Which was going to be the newcomer. What was your name? Anaconda DJ. Anaconda DJ, where are you? Are you still in the chat there? Hello, Miss Erica. How are you? Hello. Yeah, we're doing questions and answers for people that have joined, and you are one of those. So, hi Steve, if you have time, can you pull a few? Just remind me in a second, AG, because I'm trying to get through a list of people that I'm trying to remember from up in the chat. So I did say that I would do AG, Anaconda. There you go. Hello, how you doing? So can you leave me your name, unless that is your name? But your name and I don't know, a little bit about your story maybe, right? Because it could be the better questions are, right, if you're dealing with someone, the best questions to ask me that you'll get the most out of is, this is my partner's name, can you tell me their intentions towards me? Okay, that would be a better question if you're dealing with someone and you're, you know. Yeah, just remind me in a minute, AG. So Janine, yeah. I can't tell you whether that be the new person or not, because it's very difficult, because it could come up as your ex, but it could come up as the new person. So don't ruin the new connection. Go out on the date, go with the person, see what happens, and then if it happens, come back and let me know and say, oh shit, that was that person. Okay, whatever you do, do not watch a tarot reading and not go on a date thinking that that's going to happen, and it isn't. Let the reading happen. Continue to do what you're doing. Go out on the date, speak to the person, see what happens, because the reading might not be saying him. Okay, because he's new, you know. So, Anaconda, if you can leave me a name and then maybe what you want your reading to be about. Dobok, what the hell is one of those? DJ, I don't have anyone, looking to see if I have someone coming in. Oh, okay. Why do I have that stupid thing there? Sorry. You can't see my screen, but I have this little love heart. You might be able to see it on that screen over there. But I have this little love heart, and it shows up right where someone's. So DJ, anything coming up for DJ? So DJ, you have got Temperance, Sagittarian energy, 9 of Swords, metaphysical connection, maybe work coming up for you. Are you in a metaphysical connection? DJ, what's coming up for DJ? So 9 of Cups, I'm not seeing any energy here. Well, the sun can mean new energy, a new person. DJ, 7 of Swords, the Queen of DJ. Now, are you sure you're not in a metaphysical connection here, DJ, that you're not admitting or you're trying to get rid of? Because these here mean metaphysical third energies. This means a metaphysical third energy. This means looking at tarot to find out when my karma's ended, okay, or that situation is ended. I can't see anyone new coming up because you could be going through the dark night of the soul here. But like, if you are going for a metaphysical connection, DJ, then that is still present here. Means that you're still going on your spiritual journey for an awakening. This means spiritual connection. This means an awakening. This means spiritual divine awakening. Okay, light working and all that sort of stuff here. Okay, this means esoteric and spiritual. Okay, tarot cards and watching them or doing them or pulling them. But this means dark night of the soul here. Dark night of the mind, dark night of the soul, metaphysically connected to an energy that never really worked out. So, am I seeing anyone new? Well, Ace of Wands. No. Oh. Are you at a distance from family here, from a mother or father? My son's father, there you go. My son's father, possibly. Oh, why is that heart there? You can't see what I'm seeing here. Let me see if... What did I do? Where was that? Where's that gone? There's something to do with sun and moon here about a father and a mother here. Because this is normally the father and this is the mother for me. But it can mean a couple that are at a distance. But it can also mean when my family live somewhere else than I do. Like separated, parents. Or separated couple. My family lives a couple of states away. Yeah, that can be that. I'm just going to have to plug my phone in, guys. Hold on. Tell me more about the moon, the sun. Yeah, single. It's like this is in reverse. Single, looking for someone, but I can't see anything new coming in. What's the 5 of Cups? Yeah. Looking maybe to reconcile, I don't know, here. But maybe with an ex. This is like still grieving over the loss of an ex. And that's maybe the chance of reconciliation of ex. And that's why the 3 is there. Yeah. Do you have an ex? Been working on moving closer to them. Okay. So that can mean moving. Okay, because that means soul groups. It means that if you move state, you'll meet a whole new load of people. Okay, this is always my soul group card. Okay. So, yeah, there is an energy of an ex here, like, because of the sun and the moon. This can mean an ex, but this can also mean soul group family. The sun being here, the sun and the moon here, at a distance. I'm single, okay, from a distance from my family, and I might be considering moving back. And then if you do, there may be a chance that this happens. Now, I don't know if your ex is living there, if you've got an ex, okay, where you might reconcile with an ex. But this is maybe opportunity that arises for you once you actually consider moving closer to the mother. Okay. Yeah. In tarot, for me, the sun is always the father and the moon is the mum here. Because why? If any of you are interested, it's because the moon, when the moon was very present and very close to Earth, it gave oxygen to the coral reefs. And then it gave to earth, trees, grass through oxygen, through the bubbles of the water. And we wouldn't have got that without the moon. So the moon means oxygen and breathing. And you couldn't get that without a mum. So it can be overpowering and over smothering. And I can't breathe because I'm, depending on what other cards are there. But that always means that for me in tarot readings. So there is a chance, but we've been apart 3 years now. Well, I don't know. Soul groups of people always do come back together. There's nothing to say that you can never, ever not reconcile with an ex. Don't worry about what anyone else says. Don't worry about but once I've ended something with someone, can I ever go? Of course you can, Trust me, my life has been all over multimedia and I have people that slag me off all the time because I just get on with my karma. I learn. If you're on your own, you're not really learning too much. Okay, you can pick up things from the TV and from YouTube, but spiritually, learning about lessons, you have to learn a lesson with someone. Okay, so because you learn about them as they learn about you, and then you learn about triggers and mirrors and working on relationships and giving and taking a little and compromising and have you changed much and have I changed much and well, I suppose I can compromise not doing this if you can compromise not doing that. So that's how you learn. That's how you evolve spiritually more, by working with someone, right? So there's a good chance that, you can actually go down that road and possibly reconcile and see how it works out, The only thing that you have to accomplish then is friends and family saying, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. It's your life, right? My mum is a couple of states away, but my son's father doesn't want me to move to be close to my side of the family. He wants me to stay close. Fuck him. You go where you want. Here. My mum is a couple of states away, but my son's father doesn't want me to move because he wants me. So basically, he wants you close to him. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Here. Because if you've got children, you may have to get a court order to be able to move. I don't really know because I don't have children. But... Hi, Angela. How you doing? You all right? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know how this involves the law if you want to move. Like, I mean, do you have children? Like, if you have children, DJ, if you have kids, then that's going to be different. If you don't, you do what you like. You don't have to stay around because a man says, pack your shit and get going, right? If that's what you want to do. And even if you got children, if you've got the rights to your kids, then move. Right? But that's coming up for you. It's saying that there's a chance there. Saying, well, the opportunity is there if you want it. That might be what your parents are saying. Okay, I want to move. Well, then move. Get your ass up and get moving, girl. Because that's saying that you could find some dick when you're there. Okay, so it's saying that the opportunity for a passionate new beginning and start away from all of the drama is that your parents are probably saying, well, the offer's there if you want it. If you want to come closer towards us. Have a new start, have a new beginning, start afresh. Okay? My advice, do that. Get your stuff and get going. Right? No worries. Hope you move. But don't fool yourself, anybody. I don't want to put a damper on this, right? But wherever you go, your karma will always follow you. Right? So you'll start a whole new life in a soul group, but then you'll go through lessons of whatever that presents to you when you get there, right? Because then you'll be like with parents and they'll be taking over your life and you'll meet someone and you'll go through, through stuff and whatnot. So, you can run from karma, but you just can't hide. That's all. Okay. So, have we got anybody else on here? What are we doing? An hour? Miss Erica, I think, are you still on? I can if you join, Karen. There should be a link below or here. So anybody that can't find the link, you'll find it in any of the other videos below. If that link that I've just posted doesn't work, it should work. Hello, Miss Erica. How are you? What would you like to know? But for Karen Arnold, I can answer your question. It doesn't cost much. It's like $2 or $3, and I go live every other night. So for the next 2 or 3 nights, I'm more than likely going to be going live every night. Okay, because I have some free time to myself, so I'll be able to work. So if I can't get through everybody, and then I also do deceased loved one channeling for your deceased parents or loved ones, aunties, uncles, I also do that. So that's what you get in the package of the join button. Okay. Carla, you all right? How are you? Anything about my career would be appreciated. Okay. So, Miss Erica. How is Miss Erica? What's she got coming up, please? I think that's your name, right, Miss Erica? I can't remember. I can remember you, but I just can't remember. I think, Miss Erica, I did your what were the intentions of that geezer, and it came up quite bad, right? Maybe tomorrow, Janine. Okay, Angela, remind me in a second. Oh, AJ, you're next. So I've got Miss Erica, then AJ, then we'll do Angela. Miss Erica. So 2 of Cups, Miss Erica. Oh, it's going through a divorce. Okay, so let's turn the camera down. What a great camera. But yeah, divorce. So that is to me, that's like Libra. Separation from the 6 of Cups, so no longer in a situation. Bringing back your own power as the Empress, moving on, moving forward, but you seem to be crossing hurdles. So you're hitting a milestone. There's a milestone in your life that needs completing before anything happens, which means the settlement of the divorce. 7 of Wands can also, like I said, it normally means a really big turn up in karma. So it can be like the loss of a loved one, the loss of anybody. Okay, it can mean a divorce, a separation, the buying of a house or a home, a mortgage, starting a mortgage, something really important. So that's a milestone that's coming up in your life here. And until it's completed, it's not allowing you to move forward. Because it's like, I want to move on, but I can't. Okay, I'm a Libra. Yeah, 2 there. So let's see, Miss Erica. So 4 of Wands, you're on the twat flame journey. Congratulations to the crazy life. So this would also be division bell, dividing of assets, half and half. Okay, you may bump into or meet in the future a Leo or an Aquarius. Okay, a Leo or an Aquarian in your future energy. Let's see, Miss Erica. Oh, children. Have you got children? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you've got this milestone. The Death card to me also means milestone because it means halt. I can't move forward. Nothing's changing yet. Okay, so there is no change. About career and money, I'm really not seeing too much more. Okay, so I'm not really seeing the divorce as such yet. It's not really showing me that's gone through. If you're looking for a settlement, I don't think that it's here yet. Okay, so maybe next time when I go live. This is also like, these are big, is what they're pointing out to me, that this 2 here are milestones. Things that are not completed yet that Spirit's getting you to complete before you move. So you might want to move in the future when this is completed, but you can't do so until it's completed. I don't know if you've got children or not, but if that is involving that, then that would be involving more to do with the settlement and everything else. If you're looking for career and work, I'm really not seeing too much happening, Mr. Erica, at the moment. Okay, this is pretty much like Britain and every part of the world, really. Finding it very difficult to survive. So I appreciate the money that you guys spend on me. This is also why I try to leave it as cheap as possible. But I can't really see any change yet. What is the Death card here for Miss Erica? Yeah. It's kind of like things are stuck, Miss Erica, here. It's kind of like there might be some chance to pick up some extra shifts at work. Okay, maybe a little bit of extra pocket money, maybe. But it feels like that there's just really not too much else happening other than what has been, really. And it's just waiting for this ending to come so you can start building and creating again and putting yourself back on your feet and stuff, because this is in reverse. So Okay. So I can't really see too much change for you there at the moment. Okay, Miss Erica, I hope that's all right for you. So who did we have? Then we had AG. So AG, are you still there? Thank you so much, Steve. You're more than welcome. I hope things turn out all right, but we'll try again next time when I go live. We'll try again and see if there's any change. But like, if you've heard from the court and you know your court date is going to be another year, chances of anything really happening for me that I can do you in a reading is not going to be, AG. My name is Angie. Angie. Hey, Miss Erica, thank you so much. And she's also gorgeous as well. You should be able to meet another man. You probably don't want a man, Miss Erica, to be honest with you. Ain't nothing but trouble. Ain't nothing but a chip and a dip. Thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate it. Can you please pull a few cards? I'm Virgo, wondering, do you see reconciliation with my ex, Edwin? This is Sagittarius. Hey, there you go. Who was that? Miss Erica. It was a little bit delayed. I think I've got a 5-second delay on it. There you go. You should have got a big thank you up on the screen, and it made a big noise and it made me jump. I actually shit myself a little bit. That came out loud through these 50-watt speakers. Why is it that everybody wants their ex back? Without... I mean, I'm fine wanting to talk because I've took my ex back and gone back to my ex at times. But, I'd reach out. Reach out. Where are we? So, pull a few cards. So, what is your name? Is that it? AG. Can you please pull a few cards? I'm a Virgo, wondering, do you see a reconciliation? AG, can you give me your actual name, please? Blind Atlas, what is that for? What would you need to email me? If you want a connection, if you want a reading, you have to pay. I don't get what's going on in the chat there. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm getting lost with this chat at the minute. I was saying, does anybody else want to see Steve shit himself? All you've got to do is send a donation or do a super chat, and Steve will shit himself online. That's why I made it so loud. I thought, well, that might get people to actually spend more money. Angie. So, yeah, I'm kind of seeing that, Angie. Yeah, let me let you see what's going on down here. So, Angie, I am seeing this reconciliation that's 3 there. But what Spirit's saying to you is if you want this opportunity, you do not have to sit there waiting for him to reach out to you. All you've got to do is pick up the phone and start talking. Someone has to start off the communication. Okay, when people watch tarot, they normally watch it to see if anything's coming up for me. But in their head, they're like, I really want communication with my ex. So I'll wait and to see if a tarot reading's going to say, is it? Well, in a general tarot reading, a tarot reader might say, yes, you might be reconciling. And it doesn't happen. That's because this card can mean you, right? because you're intrigued about finding out, is there anything going on, Virgo? Is there anything going on where I could reconcile with my ex? Possibly, yes, if you reach out. Okay? So I've got to try and get people unstuck from these tarot readers that might be really fucking leading you down the garden path. Right? If you want to reconcile, someone has to reach out. So you can wait for a day or two if you want. And if it doesn't happen, that's because this card is you. Okay, Angie? So you've got to reach out and ask about the relationship. There's a good chance that this 3 can mean, well, at least you'll talk. Okay. Let's see. We just started communicating this week. There you go. So now that changes things. These are the kind of things I need to know. So, Angie. Yeah, there you go. There is reconciliation. Oh dear, but you go straight to a 3 again. There's a lot of contemplating whether it should be a woulda, shoulda, could I, do I, or don't. It's your ex. The most important thing is, what happened last time with your ex, Angie? When you was with your ex last time, what happened? Leo, 6. So working and money seems okay for you here, Angie. There's also looking at tarot readings to try and find out what might be going on here, because this could end up being your long future. Haven't spoke in 2 months. He called this week. Okay. So, well, this can be like finding the strength in order to forgive. Okay, because this is reconciliation and this is forgiving the past. Because this is past, present, and future, all in one go, right? So what this card reading is telling me, that this can happen here with the Strength card and the 6 and the 8 of reconciliation, and it can start to work out, and you can work on this if you can forgive and forget, both of you. So you work on this 3 of Swords. Okay, you work on this 3 of Swords. So reconciliation, you just talk every other day or whenever you want to. Okay, don't let fear set in. Okay, don't start dwelling on the past. The past is in the past. It has to stay there if you're going to reconcile. If not, it rears its ugly head again and you go through the same lesson. So you have to clean slate, fresh start, forgiveness, let's move forward. If you can do that, it does become stable energy here, because this is also loyalty. Okay, so it's like strong enough to forget. If I can forget, it starts to work out. Yes, I have a stable job, thank goodness. Yeah, there you go. There's your stable job energy. So that's very good, thank goodness. So yeah, money seems to be fine. This is being able to provide for yourself and family and also a partner, and then also working really hard. So that here. So work and money is really good there. Okay, well done. Well, good that you're able to have a good job here. And love, yeah, it will work out as long as you can kind of just sort of like both forgive each other for what happened in the past, and then you basically move on and move forward, and this turns into also working on the relationship. Okay, so that's good. Let's just find out. Yeah, King of Cups. I'm not going to dig anymore because it's a good outcome. So you got the King of Cups. So yeah, you end up falling in love again. Yay! It's like a love story. Don't ever worry about anyone telling you that you should and shouldn't reconcile with exes or past. How many times you want, you can do it as many times as you like. Okay? Because you can always work on situations. So now we said that we would do. So thank you, Angie. So now we've got Angela. So let's find out, Angela, what would your question like to be about? I don't know if this microphone is too loud. Oh no, I've fucked everything up, haven't I? thank you so much for the $1.99. Angie, thank you. And my Streamlabs also told you so. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Just general. All right, let's see. Angela. Yeah, the sound's quite cool, right? Angela. What's coming up for Angela? So, oh dear. Oh dear, Angela. What's going on? You dealing with a pesky Piscean here? Dark night of the soul, toxic situation going on. Trying to get over the past. Angela. Hey, Alphonse. How you doing, Alphonse? You all right? Thank you for joining, or thank you for coming on the chat. There's some sort of like sex addiction energy here, but there's the loss energy here. I don't know if anyone's suffering through ADD, because this is like yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, no, sort of like this is like a Judas energy, like backstabbing here. Wanting to get out of something that I'm in that I can't seem to move on from the past. Angela. So you got the Empress. So you are starting to. I don't know if there's a third party energy here between this Pisces in reverse and then this 3 here. Wow. Angela. Oh, whoa. How many people are involved in this? So you've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, but you've got blocked energy, and you've got 3. Is someone trying to move on from a karmic X energy? This always means karmic for me because it's Saturn. Doesn't have to be Capricorn, but it does mean Saturn. So it does mean like a very toxic pattern of the past, something that's very karmic. It can also be what people class when they're doing tarot is the person that's with someone else, like the mistress, the piece on the side, right? And it can be involving children, like a married person. Holy shit, that threw me to death. Thank you, Debbie, for the $5 there. Thank you. Hit me up. That is fucking loud. That noise. That's a very pleasant one, but when I'm not paying attention. Thank you, Debbie. Really appreciate it. Angela. So against another fire sign, I am way too many. So what we're dealing with here, Angela, because there seems to be a lot of people here. These are like people. Tell me more about the devil. Why is the devil present in Angela's reading? And attentions or seeking attention. There might be ADD here, because that's the intentions to get one's attention. Watch the 6 of Wands. Keep coming back. 4 of Wands. Well, that's, it's fairly good energy, but going towards the Hangman in reverse. Why is the Hangman in reverse? Saturn. There you go. There's a karmic energy. 6 of Cups. Scared me too. I can't channel a cat. Insane Justice. I wouldn't know, Justice there. I can't find lost cats and stuff. Devil and Hangman. Well, there's something going on there, but these two cards here mean relationship, Angela. But they do mean karmic energy also, because the Hangman's in reverse. So it can mean like things going on in the family that are not like justified. What's the Five of Cups? Looking for the truth, but stressed out about someone else's relationship. The King of Wands, if there's infidelity in a connection. Ace of Pentacles, the Empress. Aries. What? You got fucking loads of major arcanas. You got good energy, but I don't know what the problem is. So we need to figure out why this is happening. Shamia, how you doing? Thanks for coming back on. Past relationship, right. Well, there's the Emperor and the Empress. These couple are together. That's really good connection there. That's like, you know, someone working on a connection, working on a relationship, mother and father, grandmother, grandfather, an actual connection that's working out and that they're working on it. Married couple, getting on, family, relationship. So are you the third energy there, Angela? What happened to Angela? Oh no, did my bot just kick off Angela? I hope not. It might have timed you out there for a second or two. I don't know why. You guys are going to have to be careful about using capital letters because my Nightbot picks it up. I seem to have stuck. The chat seems to have stuck. What's going on? Angela, are you still there? I don't know if my my Nightbot kicked you off because of using capital letters there. You're right, Matty. How you doing? Oof. You're right, Matty. I'll get to you in a second there, Shamia. I just need to. I'm hoping that Angela didn't get kicked off there for using capital letters. Please refrain from spamming caps. I'm going to have to turn that off in my settings. I just don't know how to do it at the moment. Oh, Angela was kicked off. Hold on a minute, everybody. Oh no, Angela. If you can hear me still, do you want to tell me what? Because there's a couple, Angela, right? There's a couple here, and there is a relationship. I just like someone's got someone else in this scenario. They're with someone already that can bring in the third party. Sorry, YouTube. I'm communicating with Angela on Discord. everything's going wrong. ADD kicking in, attention deficit disorder, too many things going on. We're just kind of waiting on Angela. Right, I think we're going to have to move on. Sorry, Angela, but we are going to have to move on. I'm going to have to sort out... it might have timed you out. I'm not sure. You guys are going to have to be careful about capital letters. I'm going to have to change my Nightbot there because it does it all for me. So if people come on and start spamming and being nasty, then it just kicks them off. So, who was next? Shamia. Oh, there you are. Most third party. There you go, Angela. So just be careful about using capital letters there. I think it just warns you and then it kind of kicks you off for a minute or two. Most definitely third party. Well, that's there. That couple, Angela, I don't know if you are the third party, but if you are the metaphysical third party, you need to move on because they're not. They're the Emperor and the Empress together working on a very, very, very strong commitment and relationship. So, you know, I don't want to blow smoke up your ass and say, you know, just wait for a long time. You know, it was a great read and resonated. Deaf third party. Thank you. Yeah, that it's not what everybody wants to hear, but the Emperor and the Empress and the commitment that those two have got is a very, very strong one. I don't know what's gone on in the past that's tempted you towards that person, but I would try and forget that if you can. Deal with the awakening that it brings, and that connection of, you know, of realizing that it's not going to happen, and then try and move on if you can. Okay, because yeah, they're not going to split up, those two. Okay. So where are we? Shamia. Where are you? Shamia. I wanted to ask if my ex is feeling different about me after our discussion last night. That's an early one. We live together and he seems different since last night. So, Shamia, what's Shamia got coming up, please? For Shamia, what's Shamia got coming up? So, working on it, Shamia. Yeah. Maybe trying to understand about releasing a few of these blocks that you might have. Understanding the Scorpio energy or Aries energy or 4, life path 4, but regardless, it's like this. The person's still the way they are, but it just remains compromise. You're going to have to learn to compromise. Okay, not add so much pressure. If you add loads of pressure, it makes matters worse. Okay. Shamia. Yeah, there's working on it. There's sex and everything else that's here as well within your relationship. Passionate new beginning and a new start. Going out, maybe going out on a date as well here. Shamia. Yeah, marriage and... Oh, Jesus. Fuck, why do they have to come out right next to one another? That means divorcing. Getting divorced. Why is that coming up, Shamia? If that wasn't in reverse, that means marriage. That means divorcing or an ex. Court. Can also mean distant, unfair, right? An affair in a relationship or unfair. Shamia. Oh, wow. The page of fucking hell. If I'm honest, Shamia, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this really does seem to me like it's heading towards another argument and not speaking, acting childish again, blocking, working on it and then not working on it. It's like sex and then none. Could be mental health. Make sure that you or your partner doesn't have ADHD. Okay. Because these are normally like things are going really well and then all of a sudden it isn't. And then the communication breaks down and like, okay, then let's go back to not speaking to one another. Okay. Well, I know he's dating new people and I called him out on it last night. Oh, there you go. He's having an affair. He's dating someone else. Here. This is fidelity going outside of a marriage or a commitment. Either way. Okay, that's the third party. This is him either lying about it, and this is like other people involved. Like, do you want to get back together or don't you? Do you want to continue to go through this or not? Okay. This is you basically calling him out on his bullshit and saying you're seeing someone else. And if he's told you that, then, well, there you go. You know, right? So then it's down to you. Do you want to continue on with this person? Because this is break up, make up, get back together, split up, get back together again and fucking put the pieces back together and then start the hell loop again. And, when there's infidelity in a relationship and someone thinks, I mean, if you've broke up, if you've split up, okay, that is not really so bad if you've split up. If you have broke up, okay, and one of you goes off, normally the masculine, goes off with another woman or finds another connection. Sometimes, a lot of the times, people can come back to one another when they realise that I know where my fucking bread and butter lies, basically. I know that other women or other men are crazy as shit. And the person that I'm with is the person that I lost, and that's the best person that I had, right? And a lot of people do that. They I give too much of a true story here, but sometimes when people break up, soulmates, they break up, right? They can go off and they can test the waters with other people. But then when they're in those, they think, oh, God, where the fucking hell did I leave my ex? Why did I do that? I've soon realised that it isn't as good as a connection as what I had, say, with you, right? So then they can leave the other person and then you can reconcile and you go off and you experiencing your lessons with other people, realising why did we leave each other in the first place? Well, we couldn't get on. We were arguing. But I went off with someone else, but that turned out fucking shit. It didn't turn out very well, So I realised that I do want to be with you. It took me going off with someone else to realise that I actually shouldn't have done that and I should be with you. And that's why sometimes people can go round and around in circles, because it takes some souls to go off and meet other people and then realise, oh, that's not quite what I was expecting. The chemistry isn't the same as what it was when I was with you. And you can try, but if I'm 27 and I feel like I should have my forever person now, but yeah, you don't need to snap the fuck out of that one. You're only 27. Wow, I wish I was 27 again. 27. Let me break the myth for you here. Life is not a box of chocolate, Shamia. It isn't perfect. That white picket fence and all of that ummy-gummy shit doesn't exist anymore, especially not in these day and ages. They don't, right? So, that life partner that people say, even in life partners, they can be extremely toxic. And that can be your life partner. That can be the one that you end up with. Right, when a tarot card reader glorifies it, like, oh my God, this is your forever after partner, you're on a twat flame journey, or, you're in the search for the one that's never going to argue, you're going to get married, you're going to have children, you're never going to... Right, it's fabricated bollocks, right? you know, you're going to go through awkward, difficult situations. Definitely getting there, right? But yeah, I mean, I can see this one being infidelity, divorce, separation, cheating, going outside of the relationship, but it's not classed as cheating if you're split up. Wise judgment here. Yeah, yeah, it's fucking. It's not changing a bit here. It's just kind of like waiting for things to change, but they're not. Okay, so the person that you're with, that's your person. Are you okay with that person being that way? Okay, because that's what you got to ask yourself. The person that I'm with, without expecting them to change a thing about themselves, am I happy with that person the way they are now? If your answer is no, then you need to move on. Okay, if your answer is yes, I do love him and I love him the way he is right now without changing anything, there you go, stay with him. Okay, but people don't change their ways. Leopards don't change their spots. You know, they can end up not cheating many years to come or whatnot if they're cheating, but I class cheating as something different. You've got to be in a relationship to cheat. So what's your answer there, Shamia? So I've got one more question after this, which is, or two, that's it. And I'll do you, Mark, as well. How you doing, Mark? You all right? And then I'll try and answer Insane Justice question there. Every so often I forget, but yes, I have to accept the person. Yeah, I mean, we do, Shamia. You know, where are you? Can't talk to you unless I'm looking you in the eyes, even though I can't see you. I can actually have people come on here live, actually. I don't know how to do it yet, but I can have guests on here. But Shamia, okay, so every so often we do forget. Right. So, like, when I've reconciled with my ex, well, a lot of people fucking hate me on here for it because I obviously were going through a lot of karmic shit and blah, 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 and everybody knew my life. And every time I did and we broke up, we got back together, I'm in the public eye. So everybody knows my business, right? But I don't lie, okay? I believe in telling the truth. And I believe the only way you're ever going to change anyways is by admitting defeat and admitting flaws and to be able to work on them. I was wrong, okay? If I was wrong, I can work on it as long as you admit that you're wrong and you work on it too, okay? That's called reconciliation. That's being an adult, okay? So you can reconcile with people as many times as you like, okay? But you do have to also realize that when you are back with one another, that circumstances, a lot of the times, the person is the same. Now, you can notice a lot of things that go on and say, you do these things and they really annoy me. And you make that person aware. They can try their best to not do that, okay? They can try their best to not do it, but it still raises its ugly head after a while. It soon comes back. A person cannot hide for long being fake. You can smell it, you can see it. It starts to happen in their actions, in their words, being very silent, very, very devious, very... I can tell, right? I know you better than anyone else, right? So, you know, you realize that people don't actually change at all. You can compromise, and if you can learn to compromise, great. But if you can't, you know, you'll soon realize that I'm starting to act the same way as I did before. Oh, you donated via PayPal. Thank you so much. Any chance I can get a reading? Thank you. What did you donate on PayPal? Because I'm supposed to be calling it because I've been on here for an hour and a half now. Oh. You did. Thank you, Alfonso. Alphonse. In a second. So, what do you get off this individual named Della? Should I trust her? Is she telling the truth? Y'all do ask some bizarre questions in Insane Justice. I'm just going to put that out there. Let's see. Della. What are Della's? Thank you, Shamia. Yeah, I tell you, Shamia, you can do better than him. You can. You can do better than him. You're only 27 years old. Go out and enjoy yourself. Delia. What are Delia's intentions, please? Delia's intentions. What, towards you? But I need your name, Insane Justice there. £5. Yeah, thank you, Alphonse. I'll do you a quick one in a second. Thank you so much for doing that. So no more now after Mark. So I'm doing Insane Justice, Mark, and then Alphonse, and then I'm calling it quits for the night because it's getting late and I've got to have my tea. That's what my parents say. Yeah, I bet they do. Sort yourself out, girl. You can do much better than that. You're only 27. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Stop letting this dickhead keep treating you like shit and get on with your life. Go on, off you pop. Go on, you little tyke. Towards my person, Jovan. Is Jovan still in prison? Is Jovan guy? Delia. What is Delia's intentions towards Jovan? Delia's intentions towards Jovan. There is nothing going on there. That's like tea time. Yeah, it's tea time. Yeah. Intentions. Well, nothing. It's a very unhealthy nothing energy. Like from Delia to Jovan. Nothing. To leave him in the cold, like money, but there's not even there. So there isn't really any intentions. There's nothing happening. There's nothing going on. Like this, it's kind of like she doesn't even know him. You're right, Emily K. No more new questions. I'm sorry, but you're right, Emily. Yes, he is in. Yes, he is in. He will before a while, I believe, for a while. Okay, but it's like this person doesn't even know him, like because there's nothing going on. There's no relationship. There's no nothing. Like there isn't. I can't tell like what the intentions. Well, you got the 2 of Pentacles upright, the 9 of Pentacles down, 5 in reverse, 10 upright, Knight of Pentacles. It's like asking a quick like there isn't anything. Like there's nothing. There is nothing. Yeah. She's not helping him to be. What does THBN mean? That's weird because she has homegirl and she's supposed to be helping him. Well, she's not helping him. Like, well, I mean, it might be. If she's helping him, this might be helping to get someone back on their feet financially and helping them, like, whilst in prison. Like, if this person's helping someone in prison, then this can be trying to support and help someone through a bad time and a bad patch. This means very unhealthy, so I'm trying to make you more healthy if it was a nurse. But the intentions are not love related here. That's weird because she's a homegirl. What does homegirl mean? I don't know what homegirl means. Well, the intentions are not love related anyway. They're more about maybe supporting someone that's in prison, because they're all unhealthy cards. So if her intentions are to help, well, that's what her intentions are, to help, to bring stability back into someone that's in prison. You know, just so his friend, right? Yeah, friend. Yeah, so yeah, intentions are friend. Intentions are to help you through this bad time, to become independent, because this is codependent, like unhealthy in reverse, right? So I'm looking to hopefully help you through this bad time as a friend. Like I said, here in Insane Justice, if you are like, you know, we went through this before in your reading, where I said to you, if you're waiting on this connection that you've got with this guy that's in prison, and he's going to be in prison for a very long time, and he cut off communication with you before, okay, your mind's going to be wandering all over the place. Like, what's her intentions? What's his intentions? Who's talking to him? You know, you don't want to do that, because he's probably going to be in prison for, like you said, a very long time, right? And it's just weird to me that she wants to help him as a friend. Like, there's no way. But that's what she's doing. She's helping him as a friend. I think y'all need to like reevaluate your own stuff there. Like, you're waiting for someone to come out of prison that's going to be in prison for a very long time. Your last question last week was that he cut communication off with you and ghosted you. Is he talking to you yet? Is he picking the phone up yet? Because we went through this. Are you sure that you want to wait that long? Because it seems that you're digging for clues and answers of anyone near him to what might be going on that you can't see because he's in prison. If he's in prison for another year, 2 years, or 3 or 4 or 5, you're going to be tormenting yourself for a long time. Me, I'd move on. I would not be waiting for someone to come out of prison. I'm just saying. I'll be gone, right? I'll be looking for someone stable, right? You have to also think, if someone gets out of prison, what are going to be their chances that they're going to be able to get a nice full-time job? I'm not saying that it's their fault of why they're in prison, but what I'm saying is when they come out, they have a hell of a time trying to be a stable individual. Okay. So my job is to hopefully help you to meet a really nice, decent person, right? So you've explained to me that he's in prison, he's ghosted you, he's not talking to you, you're jumping to conclusions thinking that a friend is more than that, and why is he not talking to you? And you want to wait and give up your life for someone that when they come out, they may not be a stable person for you? No. Move on, Yvonne. But I can't tell you what to do with your own life and your connection, but me, I would move on. Does anybody else in the chat think that Insane Justice should move on? Or should she wait? What do you guys think? Y'all girls, right? Right, let's hear from the chat. What do they think? Some advice for the girls. Because I know my advice would be move on. He's been in prison. He's a lifer. I get it. I'm married. Get it? I'm married, Steve. You're married to him. And he's a lifer. He's in prison for life and you're married. Divorce. Straight up. Divorce. Honestly. Has been in prison and he's a lifer. I get it. I'm married, Steve. Right, you're... Hold on a minute. Right. Do you mean that you're married to him? Or do you mean that you're married to someone else? He's just the love of my life. and I'm not going to leave him hanging like that, but I'm married and have kids. I get, really? Hold on. You're married to a guy and you're seeing someone in prison, waiting on someone in prison, but you're married with children? Damn. The old guys in America don't fuck about, do you? Like, God. That can't be. That can't be. Like, I mean, that's one hell of a soulmate, karmic person to have. Like, you know, if you're married and you've got children, I'm not seeing him. He's a lifer. What on earth are you worried about him for? Right? You're carrying the burden of someone you don't need to carry the burden of. Like, you know, if he's a friend, then he's in life. He's in prison for life. Like, you know. I mean, our words, I would move on. But if you're married with your husband, what does your husband think? You know, because, God, if you were my wife, I would be, I'd be wagging my finger at you. I'm sorry, but I'd be like, what are you doing? Honestly, I'm not, I really don't want to embarrass you. I need you to wake up here, right? If you're married with children and you're wasting all of your time on a person that's in prison for life, that is one hell of a waste of time. So, Mark, a geezer, a guy, what's going on? Let's give you a reading and then we'll do one more, which is Alphonse after Mark. So, Mark, what's your question? Good question, Star Child. There's one to be noticed. Oh. Okay, well, that's up to you. That's up to you. But yeah, I think you're in cuckoo land there. Honestly, I do. I can't beat around the bush with it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree the fact that you're married and that you have children and that your love of your life is a life in prison. No. I mean, it's fair enough you've got a connection there, but you know, you've got a metaphysical one with a criminal that's in prison for a life. Now, you can waste your time, but karma's not going to be nice to you because you're cheating on your husband and your children. You know, think of your kids, right? Think of your kids. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to move on from that one because I just, I can't see that working out. You know, I think you'll waste a lot of time. Are things going to improve in general, Mark? What's going on with Mark? Finally, a geezer. Mark. So, Mark, I don't know if you got a Two of Cups around a soulmate energy or divorce or separation. You got a lot of two, maybe Libra. Mark. Have you got a metaphysical connection, mate? Have you got a metaphysical connection here, maybe with a soulmate here, or a divorce, maybe going through the dark night of the soul? This feels lost, like emotionally you feel lost. Could also be around finances. I'm really not seeing anything sort of changing. This is spiritual trying to find an answer to what's going on with the Two of Cups. Mark. Three of Cups. Oh dear. Are you in a metaphysical connection here, Mark? You got the Queen of Swords also in reverse. Why do British guy call people geezers? It's a British slang word, geezer. It just means, well, it means in other places it means an old timer, right? Like an old geezer, right? Like 80 or 90, right? You're right, old geezer. But then we changed it into like an old boy, meaning someone that's well knowledged, is a bit of a ducker and a diver, Dave, you know, geezer. So yeah, I'm a geezer, and I'm like, you're right. What's happening, Dave? Mark. So yeah, there's possible third energy, metaphysical, maybe divorce, maybe problems with a partner or parent. Mark. Doesn't it mean old man? It does mean old man, yeah. It means an old geezer, an old man. But in slang terms, slang means that we change it. Okay. So like chicken soup, right? It means kosher, right? It means it's chicken soup, Dave. It's kosher, which means that it's above board. It's good stuff. It's top quality, right? So when you say geezer, it means old person that's wise. But a geezer normally means like, you know, I know my shit because I'm a geezer, right? Because I've been around the block a few times like Jenny, right? So I know what I'm doing. I'm not new at it. I'm not young at heart. I'm a wise old geezer, but in a young body, right? There's a woman, secret admirer. Ooh. Well, there is. I mean, I have a stalker who feels glued to Dave. Heart. Fucking heart is in the way. Can someone else comment so Mark's comment goes up a little bit? There you go. I have a stalker who feels glued to me. Dave. Mark. So what you like? Are you talking about my spirit guide, or this stalker is called Dave? I'm seeing a twin flame soulmate situation going on around something that isn't happening. Like it's not happening. Mother's been in hospital. Oh, okay. So there's the mum in hospital energy because that's in reverse. I call an old geezer Jim. Jim Bowen. Hey, you're right there, Jim Bowen. Come on, look at what you could have won. So tell me more about this Two of Pentacles that Mark has. Well, this is like deciding whether to reach out, a yes or a no. Is it going to be a yes or a no? Is someone going to say yes or is someone going to say no? Is someone going to reach out? Yeah, is Dave the name of the stalker, or is that you just saying about like my spirit guide there? What's the Two of Cups? Because you would be in same sex, right? It's this Two of Cups that just keeps manifesting itself. You're going through an awakening with this person, or they are. It's just like a connection, a spiritual one that isn't really, it's not really coming true. Like it's just metaphysical. What's the Ace of Swords? It's like this hesitation of yes or no. Five of Cups. There could be an illness with a mum here. Tell me more about the Death card. Queen of Cups. Could be a mum, yeah, that's ill. You say Dave, Steve. Just right, yeah, no, I do just say Dave all the time. Yeah, it's only fools and horses, Dave, isn't it? There is an admirer there, but I don't think that there's any communication. What is this 5 of Cups? Because that's it's metaphysical. If you've got a stalker, you've got someone that's just connected onto your energy here, hoping that you might choose that person. But you more than likely don't reach out, don't say anything, or if you do, you'd more likely say no. And the person keeps digging for answers to try and find out why they have this. For me as a guy, when I was a feminine, I'm now masculine, but when I was feminine 17 years ago, I had a connection with a female that I was obsessed about, trying to find out as many clues and answers as I can what was going on with me spiritually, of why the fuck I had this 2 of Cups with them. And I couldn't drop it. I just couldn't get rid of the energy. No matter what I did, where I went, whether I tried to change jobs or whatever, I just could not get rid of the awakening. Right? I couldn't. It just wouldn't go. It wouldn't leave me. And I just kept believing that this connection was, why is this going on? And it drew me into tarot and then fucking being psychic and like hearing loads of things and seeing stuff and whatnot, right? That was 17 years ago. So this is what that person's going through, connected onto you. They're spiritually awakening on your energy by trying to find, thinking that this might be, like a twin flame. Admirer keeps stopping herself. Yeah. Stalker is called Alison. Yeah, she's ill. I'm caring for her. Yeah, this would be your mum here. Good on you. The Hermit. The Lovers. Yeah. Yeah, there's like this connection and it's here, but it isn't here. Like it's, because none of these cards here actually represent communication at all. It just means a connection that's present, 3 of Cups, it's just, doesn't necessarily mean third party. It just means that I'm connected, but I'm not doing anything about it. 3, 3, and 3. What's 3? It could be a Piscean or 3 of Cups. 3 again. You're in a world of hate around 3s here. I've got to a stalker and a legit woman who is nervous. Oh, wow. There you go then. Mark's a player. Go on, player. Well, you got 3. You got a past and present energy. You got another 3, another 3, and another 3. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Someone wants a relationship with you here. They're just waiting on a relationship. They're waiting for you to more than likely make a move. But as the man, as you're more than likely not making a move, they're just sort of like waiting. 4 of Wands. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything going on. That's just all like someone do something here. What is it with women that are afraid of guys? I don't get it. They're like nothing, just nothing happening. You can't expect all the men to put the work in. What's the King of Wands? Well, someone's happy. Again, it means metaphysical more. Your mum should be getting better though, hopefully, because this is also aiding one back to life, because it can also be like kneel by mouth, hospital, doctors, supporting, energy coming back. And it can be you as the child here, looking after your mum. So good on you for that. And this is mum energy here also. At home, 4 of Wands. So there could be change in your mum's situation that goes on around health here. Okay, so something good there. But when it comes to love life, just more metaphysical jargon stuff, really. Like, Not too much. Nothing that really makes commitment or sense. Could be dealing with Libra. The sense that makes none. No speaking, no talking, stalking and spying. Not making a move, not saying anything, not making an offer, because I'm waiting for him to do it. She runs off. Oh my God. What's she, 4? God. Is she 4 years old? Oh, I know what it's like dealing with childish women. Trust me. Oh dear. Right, Alphonse, are you there, my friend? Are you still there? Sorry that you've been waiting. Yeah, Mark. More childish behaviour from the women. I'm just putting that one straight out there. So, yeah, your mum. Yeah, your mum is improving. It does say that in the cards. Each day that goes by, she'll get a little bit more and more better and start building up energy again. And then you'll get the 10 of Cups then where things will be back to normal. Okay. So that's good. But women, nervous, running off playing Steve's Ed Butt Crunch. Changes to her routine, yeah. Yeah, that would be in the Scorpio card. The change. Just like changing things up around routines, getting used to it, building up strength, doing, whatever it takes. So it does get better. So, Alphonse, are you there, my friend, still? Alfonso? Sorry that you've been waiting if you've got bored and gone. I will do you next time if you're not here. There we are. No worries, Mark. Hope she gets better. Let me know. Hope she does get better. And your love life is... I'm in love with a woman named Lisa. Will we become a romantic couple soon? I'm a Gemini and she's a Virgo. Okay, so let's have a see. So what is Lisa's feelings and thoughts towards Alphonse? What is Lisa's thoughts and feelings towards Alphonse? Not speaking. Ooh. She's noticing you, but she's not saying it. Oh, what? She's not saying anything. What are Lisa's thoughts and feelings about Alphonse? Do you have children, Alphonse? There's a lot of kids here. There's Virgo. Very confused she is. What are Lisa's thoughts and feelings about Alphonse? Seems very toxic. It definitely doesn't seem like a relationship, Alphonse. Let's put the cards down and I'll show you what I've got here. You've got the Page of Wands in reverse. You've got the King of Cups upright, Page of Swords upright, looking at the King. Justice in reverse, the Page of Cups upright, the Hermit upright, 10 of Swords upright, Ace of Swords upright, the Devil upright, and the 9 of Swords upright. So there doesn't seem to be any speaking or talking. Is one of you divorced, separated, or have children? Because there doesn't seem to be any communication, Alphonse, not as what I'm seeing. And there seems like there's a divorced couple or divorcing and children involved, or just like no communication. Like, I think I've got a delay in the actual chat window there. I can't really see a full-time commitment coming up, not really, because I'm not really seeing any communication. No kids. Are you talking? because these can be text messages, but this is normally someone going through a divorce or a separation. Because her thoughts and feelings are very scattered. She doesn't really know. Like, she doesn't really want to talk here. If she's not talking, what's the Page of Wands in reverse? Five of Swords. We dated a little. She broke up with me and dated a narcissist, and she broke up with him, and we reconciled. She lives 10 minutes from me. Well, are you arguing because she, like, I'm twice divorced. Oh, okay, but no children, but twice divorced. Well, in her thoughts and feelings is this, that she's pissed off that there's no communication. Like, are you reaching out to her and making the moves? Because it's kind of like she's waiting to speak to the king. But if the king be you, we chatted a little last week. Well, I would reach out, because she probably thinks that you're not interested if you're not reaching out. If it was last week, she's probably getting annoyed thinking that you're not actually bothered. Because this is like, well, I want some attention, but they're not. Like, why are they not paying me any attention? Why are they not reaching out? Why is he not saying anything? So in her thoughts and feelings, she's thinking, why are you not speaking to her? What's the King of Cups? Yeah, there's more pages. There's more thinking than there is speaking. What's the Page of Swords? The Tower. Aries. So we had Gemini and Virgo, right? Well, there's this masculine energy here, which I'm hoping is going to be you, but she's hoping for leadership. So someone like just whip her off her feet and reach out and take her out on a date and pamper her here. We text usually. I'm going to text her today. Yeah, I would do, but like text her, but also speak to her here, because I think she wants something more verbal. Because these are messages, but I think what she's looking for is something more concrete. Because what she wants is an emperor. I have this 3 times in my chart. She wants someone to take charge, take lead, whip her off her feet, buy her flowers, take her out, show her that you mean business, you know, that you're not just, because what she thinks and feels is that you're probably not serious. She wants this energy, someone that's serious, that goes off after what they want. Aries takes what they want, you know. If they're interested in someone, they'll be all over someone. What's Justice in reverse for? Because she's seeing that it's not fair. Yeah, again, another night. Y'all need to really speak to her, Alphonse, here. Okay. Because this is not going quick enough. She wants something a bit quicker. She wants someone to be confident and take charge and, like, you know, just reach out and, you know, I've been thinking about you, you know, say that. Women love that. You know, I mean, you've been twice divorced, so you know, y'all know I'm not trying to tell you to, but, you know, for me, being a lot of these, I always pull on the charm, you know. I'm always like, you know, I've been thinking about you a hell of a lot and I've missed you. And then they'll normally say, well, why haven't you said anything? And you'd be like, well, you know, just teetering about, but, you know, I have been thinking about you and I'm sorry that I haven't reached out, you know, and I've been meaning to. I'm sorry, I've just been busy at work. But, you know, that's what she wants. She wants someone confident enough to be honest with their feelings. Right? What's the Page of Cups? Yeah. She is looking forward to the future. She does want a future with you. She just needs a bit more input. What's the Hermit? Yeah, she feels as if you're undecided. Because of lack of communication, Alphonse, what she might be thinking is that you might have other options, that you might actually be talking to someone else when you're not actually talking to her. You know, women love to feel as if like the man really does want to be with them all the time, talk to them every night, you know, secure. They want security. Okay, when there's an energy of like, oh, okay, they start to feel insecure. They start to think, well, there's got to be a reason why they're not saying anything. Right. Yeah. I think she needs just a bit more oof. Right. What's the devil? Yeah, because it's making her think devilish thoughts. Yeah. She's thinking that there might be someone else, right? Because there's a lot of pages and like just one night, but okay, she's thinking that there might be someone else. You need to communicate. Only communicating once a week if you're in love. No. If you're in love with someone, you'll communicate like for an hour or two in the morning. Again, maybe a text message and then a phone call in the afternoon. Nighttime, you go and see them. If you're not living with them, you go out on a date. Most nights or every other night. Watch Netflix, sit down, cuddle, cook tea, spend time. You know, it's your partner, right? You just talk about everything. So yeah, I would buy her flowers all the time. I told her I love her and I'm in love with her. Oh wow, so that's good. That's good. So I don't know because I called out her name, right? So let me show you the cards. So because I called out her name, there's a lot of pages right here. They're all over the place. Page upside down, not talking. Page texting, maybe not going very far. So I don't know if she's sort of like, you know, dating and if she's not dating, because even if she is, it's not working out. Because no one's doing anything. I think what she needs is like action. This is like no action. She needs proof. She needs action. She needs constant communication. Flowers, like, you know, checking up on, asking her how she feels about you. You know, does she reply when you say that I love you and I want to be with you? What is her response? She has options. Oh, okay. Well, that might be then. Because I was picking up that that'd be quite strange that there's a lot of these here, which normally do mean swipe left, swipe right options. But if she does, they're not going very far. They're all leading out to be quite, you know. And if I'm honest, that's seems quite picky. If I'm honest, might not be ready to over. Yeah, if she came from narcissistic relationship, that's right, Angela. She might not be ready because she's still got this like everything I seem to get is toxic. Like it's not what I want. Like it's self-doubt and maybe no confidence and like, you know, unable to go forward into anything with no action and just like boredom and browsing, but not really serious about like, you know, she could be like, I'm waiting for Prince Charming to be serious, but I'm still not really ready herself. Like, you know, it's kind of like she's, how can I put it? It's like she's trying to recover from the control and she's trying to find someone that gives a shit, right, about her, that she has a connection with, but her trust issues have gone because of the toxic energy still being around her. So she's still hurt and she's still getting over that, right? But at the same time, she's trying to feel like a woman again and to feel loved, but at the same time, not really feeling ready for it. So sort of like browsing through boredom. I mean, like I said, if you're a real gentleman towards her, you do stand a chance here. You do stand a chance, but you know, it's got to be on her terms. If she asks you to back off, then, you know, I mean, buying her flowers and things like that's nice, but if she's not ready, it will come across as if it's not, you know, like it'll be like, you know, men, you know. She said she didn't feel the same way. Oh no. Yeah, I would move on then. If she said to you that she didn't feel the same way, unfortunately, you've got a connection with someone that isn't ready. But I mean, I don't know if this is going to help you in any way at all. But she isn't ready. Like she doesn't feel the same way about you. But at the same time, she isn't actually ready to move on herself, because the dating that she's doing it's not really turning out. She's not ready. But I don't want you to wait for her to be ready if she's already told you that she's not interested. Because if someone's not interested, if they are, they'll say, look, I am interested, but I'm just not ready yet. That's a possibility. But if someone tells you that they're not interested, trust me, they mean it. They're not. Because it's a very difficult sort of like scenario, because she's not talking. She's not. This is probably the reason why she may not actually be talking to you, is because she's not. She's really coming across as if she's not interested. Unfortunately, Alphonse. Yeah, red flags. Okay, mate. So I know it's a bit of a. Trust me, us guys, we can feel it as well. We're in love with a woman. But when the woman isn't in love, the lady loves milk tray. And if a box of chocolates ain't going to do no good, then I'd give them to someone else that does. Okay? Take back your power, take back your energy, buy a box of chocolates and give them to a random person on the street. Okay? Preferably a homeless person. That's who I'd give it to. I wouldn't give attention to someone that isn't interested. I'd be like, okay, never mind. Let's move on. Okay, so thank you all so much. Really do appreciate it. That is my oh god, 2.5 hours, man. 2.5 hours. And I have, oh my god, I haven't had my tea yet, and it's 7 o'clock at night. Where does the time go? So thank you all so much for your donations, for your time, for sticking in there for this long. Yeah, you'll be fine, Alphonse. You'll be fine. You'll probably go through a dark night of the soul because you've got a connection there, especially with someone that you love. Okay. When someone doesn't love us back, some people think that men are heartless, but I understand. Right, that we get hurt too. Okay, and if you're in love with someone that doesn't love you, it's hard to sometimes move on. But eventually, when we get it into our head that the reading has said no, when we can understand that and sink it in, then we can start to move on, and we can start to think, okay, well, I've had my answer. I kind of know what that is. Now I can start to prepare myself to move forward, right? So